Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a November. Yeah, I was thinking about. I was like, I'm gonna do October for some reason, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing November love reading. So I'm pretty happy to do this read. When I did Taurus read, I wasn't that thrilled. I'm not gonna lie here, but I feel very hopeful. I don't know why I'm stuttering here over my words. So maybe something's happened like twice, or there's a glitch. You know, I think I was supposed to do something with October. But I'm really happy to do you guys' read. So that's great. Kind of sounds like a machine, like. And we're back now, and we're back now, and we're back now, and we're back now. So today, how can I help you? like, uh, well, I would just like to order fried chicken. I can help you with that. Please hold. I can help you with that. Please hold. like, okay. That'll be $10 and it'll take 20 minutes. like, okay. Okay. The sun card. It's crazy. All right. So, yeah, you guys, I feel pretty quite happy to do what I want to do today. I have to do a couple of things. I sound like, but yeah, I have to do a couple of things. There's some pretty exciting things is happening. It's been it's been quite a something. Okay, but I'm quite excited. Um, is it weird that I don't know what to do after? Like I don't know what to do after. I feel like after I get to this place, I'm like, well, do you guys also find it? I don't know. I'm talking about dreams, and you guys are dreamers. So I feel like I have the right to talk about this, right? It feels kind of odd because it's like I feel like I'm running out of dreams, and it's like you can't run out of dreams. But it's like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like the things that I go for, it just doesn't like coincide. Coincide with like the rules or like maybe like the vision of like the world that we live in. It's like so like patterny, like it's like even if you didn't go to work and you was to have your side hustle or maybe just like lay up there, it's like it's still the same thing. You go to different, like for example, you come to America because I'm in America. You come to America, yeah, and like you can get a dog, right? But then you go to Australia or go to Russia, Ukraine, right? Or you go to Africa, Haiti, wherever, you can get a dog there. Too. So it's like pretty much everywhere you go, it's pretty much the same thing. It's kind of like the like when you speak different languages, it's like it's all the same thing. Hi, how are you? Bonjour, hola. That's all I got. But like salut, ça passe, right? Hello, right? Ni hao. It's like they're all the same thing. It sounds different, but it's all the same thing. You can still get a dog. You can still say hello. I think you know what I'm saying. So it's like I feel like I'm running out of like dreams because they're pretty much the same thing. And then it's like I'm like I would rather like spend my time creating somebody else's dream, but then it's like they also get this feeling, and I'm like, how do you like? And I become the disciple. Like how do you stay in the energy? And it's like eventually as you watch them go by, as time goes by, you're like, okay, this is they take drugs, or maybe they are just someone who's just like, forget about it. Like, I'm gonna have to keep lying to myself, whatever the situation is. But anywho's, yeah, I feel like that's what's going on here. I'm running out of like things. Like it's becoming to a point where it's just like I want to do this last thing. I want to have all these things, all these dreams and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. I feel like I probably would enjoy like just laying in the bed and just like kind of like sitting there. They say depression's bad. I don't think it's like you'd be depressed, but it's like, you know, it's like, or maybe the word like yeah, maybe the word is depression here. You're sitting there and just looking at the wall, But I'm not sad. I mean, there's like a sad energy because it's like it's really nothing to do, but like maybe depression is like a sign of like I did everything. What else? It's like recognizing that, we're all saying hello, but just differently. So what you gotta find ways. You gotta be the new inventor. But it's like it's like trends or something like that, right? So no, you guys. Okay, let's go. Let's get into it. 5 minutes in. So this is going to be a read for you and your person. So let's see. Let's see what's going on here. So in your present energy, someone is not happy. Well, I wouldn't say they're not happy. They're not getting their wish. Okay, it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, another one like you here. They're not getting their wish. So let's see. For Pisces, for the person. Yeah, there could be something that's happening over and over again, or somebody would like to for something to happen over and over again. Okay, and it's happening here, but they're not getting their wish. Like something keeps happening over and over again, but they're not getting their wish. I think there's a person that's expecting that outcome from you, or you're expecting that outcome from this person here. You have that Six of Pentacles here in reverse, so I definitely feel like with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I definitely see that there's a situation where your person is recognizing that something's one-sided here. This could be a situation, I'm not gonna lie, where there is a lot of anger and animosity with this situation. Okay, with you and this person, so this could be like a love and hate situation going on here. This is somebody who's a Gemini for some of you guys, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Not really Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that's strong, but Gemini. Okay, this could be somebody from a past, a childhood friend, or maybe somebody that you just really used to enjoy here. You know, you maybe used to sing the song, now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now it's like reconciliation, right? We have the Four of Swords. This person could be an air sign here, so they are not thinking anymore. This person is very observant and they're very intellectual, I do want to say. Okay, so the answer is already there. I feel like they're just like watching at this point, like how this person's moving. Okay, we have the Star card here. It could be an Aquarius. Okay, but with the Star card here, this person is getting their wish with you when it comes to this. Don't really know. I do smell like certain liquids. Okay, so I don't know if that's a factor. Maybe there's a lot of sex that's going on here. Okay, it's just is that scent going on here, or there could just be like something going on here. Okay, I'm hearing I know something you don't. I know something you will never know. Okay, so I'm not too sure. Now I'm smelling like pancakes and syrup here. Okay, so yeah, yeah. With the Nine of Wands here, there's a lot of like defensive energy happening with you and this person. So, for Pisces, I'm not gonna lie, this can be somebody who you just don't have a good relationship with. Um, uh, the Nine of Wands is here for a reason. So if you feel defensive or you have, it's for a reason. Okay, because I feel like this is the type of person where this person's intellectual and they'll see something's one-sided here, but they'll take the stance of like looking outside, you know, or not looking out, well, maybe looking outside, not ignoring it, but they're looking outside. They're like, they think that the solution is like looking outside. I'm just messing with you. But no, they're just like, I'm gonna look outside. Like, and they're weird. I think for some of you guys here, this person's like autistic. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm not gonna lie here. This person's autistic. Um, I can like they're showing me the word autistic in the puzzle pieces here. Okay, so because it's weird. It's not weird, but it's like their pattern in here or like their connections. Like if somebody's like going through a problem, like why would you go outside? Like why would you go outside? It's like I need help. I fell on the floor. You're gonna go outside and take a walk. And like that's gonna help the problem. But I'm not gonna lie, subconsciously, it could mean that this person's always lying all the time here, and they're like, "Oh, I know you have the strength, you know." So, but it's like, no, I just broke my leg. Well, crawl your way to the bed. You know, it's no joke here. I feel like this person like really thinks like this. It's like crawl your way to the bed and go get the phone and call them. You know, you know, like, and it's like, apparently maybe it's not that broken if you call the ambulance or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I guess, you know, one point for this person, for the person, you know, this autistic person here, this person's autistic. I don't say I'm really like, this person's autistic. They're like borderline autistic here, they're telling me here, but no, legit, like this person's, they're there. Okay, but with the Nine of Wands here, like I said, if you guys' walls are up here, it's for a reason. Um, I think you guys just need to know this person's autistic. If you're gonna know who this is for, you're gonna know. Okay, there's nothing wrong. Love autistic people. Work with autistic people for quite some time. Okay, they're amazing. Um, I actually like them a lot. I actually like them a lot. But you know, they communicate just like us, so it's like they're just different. You know, as far as like conscious state wise, very freaking smart. I've never met an autistic person who was not like that, who's not smart. I'm not gonna lie. So if you got your walls up with this person here, you must be that your walls up are probably you're sorry, your walls are probably up here because this person's like really, they're like borderline intellectual there, buddy. Like, I want to say borderline, but it's like, I mean, they're telling me to say borderline here, maybe to keep this person's cover here, you know, but no joke. You're probably like up there because maybe you guys had tricks, or maybe there are things that you guys are not aware of. Like, you know how there's certain cycles in people's, like, you know how the people have certain cycles and they are not aware, but this person just catches on, you know, and it's like, oh, I feel defensive, and it's like, why are you feeling defensive for? It's like, I don't know, like, I feel like there are like the layers that this person sees, you know, and you're just like, I'm so like, and it's like, I'm gonna go take a walk outside, you know. um Swear to God, this person's like, I don't even want to swear to God, this person's autistic. I just need you guys to know that. Okay, we have the Four of Cups here, and the Four of Cups talks about, like, you know, this person, knowing that you're the one here. So this person has went through three different females, three different guys, three different boys and girls, women, men, whatever you guys want to, you know, name them. And with the Knight of Cups here, they do see that you're the one here. You're the one that came floating, and, you know, that's what made this person realize that you were the one here. Okay, I also like this energy too as well because this person, you may be in a like a situation that was very similar to their ex or whatever the situation was, or the person they were talking to, and you guys may all quack the same. Okay, but I think for some of you guys that there is a huge difference that there's someone who's autistic. You know what I'm saying? That, I think that's a huge difference. Okay, the other one is, as well as, like, you guys just didn't, like, you know, you guys didn't walk. You floated. You flew. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a huge difference. It's a huge, huge difference. Um, Not only that, but this read has a lot to do with, like, you know, knowing the difference, differentiating. Okay, knowing the difference. All right. Can tell the difference. This reading. So that's one of the reasons why I brought up, like, why I like this reading is because this person's like, okay, you're not. This person can tell whether if you're a shitty person or not, right? Um, you are probably very lazy, but they can see your true intentions, right? We have the King of Cups here. If you don't want to share, they know why you don't want to share. Okay, they have an understanding. All right, and I feel like there are two people here. So there's one person that's coming in for you guys here. They're autistic here. Okay, there's another person, maybe an Aquarius here with the star card here, because I feel like this star here is another presence. It's a person, right? It could be an Aquarius here, or it could be somebody who's in the star energy, or this could be a celebrity, right? Um, there is someone who is watching this. Okay, they see that you probably are not really open for love here. They see that you recognize that this person's autistic. or if you don't recognize it, they see that you're understanding the patterns here, and all somebody needs to do is like relay that and say yes, they're autistic, and you're like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see that you're very similar to them. I don't want to say you're quite like them, because you guys may get your feelings hurt for some of you guys, but there's nothing wrong with, being in this person's energy. Okay. This person's also like into patterns, they're into shapes and stuff like that. You may not look like that, but they're into these things here. Okay. Or blocks, or this person may be really good in this person may want to fly to Australia here. There may be something in Australia, especially with blocks, linear, or like there could be a Caucasian that could help them. They could be really into certain nationalities, not because of a liking, but because of the structure. And they keep showing me a construction. They could be into construction, but they don't like probably creating the buildings. They like the lines. They'd be the person where they're like, I really like construction, but I like to create the blueprints because I just like seeing lines and the 3D prints and stuff like that. Okay, this person is really, the way I'm talking, it sounds very like, there are things that I just don't want to say because it's like, I don't even want to say you should know. It feels like you're gonna know, you know? Like a knowing. Just gonna know, right? We have the Hermit in reverse here, so this is like confirmation. I'm not gonna tell. It's like I'm not gonna tell you because you're gonna. This person activates a knowing, you know. There's no questions like, are you like confident? It's not one of those. This third person, I don't know what they are gonna be doing in a situation here, but they're an observer. Don't know why they're there, but I do feel like this person could be your wish. But I think the twist is maybe this person's not your wish and they're coming in as a star. You may be seeing that this person's coming in as a star, but they're not actually a star. They're someone who's quite I was gonna say dynamic. So, what I meant to say is they're quite demonic, right? Um, Maybe they're into black tar or something about tar. TAR. Okay. Um, Especially I just saw a hand, especially with like talking about like maybe that's why by mistakenly I said dynamic, okay, instead of like di- um demonic here. Because when I said demonic here, I saw a hand coming from underneath the bed and grabbed my ankle. You ever seen that movie? It was like about the clown. It was about dreams as well. And I think it wasn't really, like he really wasn't, I don't think he was who he said he was. He kept getting worse and worse and worse or something like that. I don't know what movie's that, but I remember watching that a while back when I was in school, or I think I watched it myself. And there was this scene where this thing that was following him, you know, and I think he couldn't sleep as well. There was this thing that was following him, and it did pull him from underneath the bed. And I don't know why, but for some reason, when they gave that scene, I wasn't that scared. It kind of like broke something. It kind of made me like more confident for me to be in more spacious places. You know what I'm saying? So I think you guys can make fun. This is for some of you guys, yeah. They come and they're like, "Oh, you look, I'm a star." It's like it's a falsified deity, you know. It's a falsified person here. It's a fraud, you know. Not all frauds are bad, okay? Just want to say. But this one in particular, it's like, if you're a star, shouldn't you be like interacting with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be some things that's different. And I think maybe that's why you're meeting this autistic person here. Or you're, yeah. Because I'm getting like, as soon as I'm talking about this person, they show me like an owl that's howling, but the car just went by, you know? Um, So I think maybe that's why you met this autistic person here, or you're meeting this person, or you're talking to this person, because and there's something that's pretty dark with this person too. I'm not gonna lie here, but it's very like inviting and hey, I'm at a table, like I don't. It's like, hey, I made a table for you. I understand it feels this way, but I'm comfortable. You need to relax. And those walls, continue to have it up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Okay? The way I'm talking is very like, it's okay. You're safe. You know, like, kind of like sound like this person's tricking you, but they're not. They're autistic. Okay? Like, they don't, like, they're not gonna, I don't want to say they're not gonna comfort you, but it's like, there are things that I'm not gonna say because it's just like I don't obviously test them. Like, why would you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things. Like, I don't know how to relate it to something because if you guys don't, if you ever never met someone like that, it's like your mom. But plenty of people who disrespect their mom. You know what I'm saying? Or their dad or their parents. You know, so it's like if you really need a job, don't disrespect your boss, right? Your boss is helping you out. Yeah, it's scary, but I got you. Don't worry. You know, I don't even think that you would cross me because it's like you need a job, right? And you're telling me about your family and all these extra stuff. Like, so don't think about it. Take it out your mind, and you'll see that these nine of wands will go away. Don't think about it. You like this person is so interesting. You know, like, don't think about it. I'm here for you. And I'm getting the sex as well. It's the same thing as like, don't think about it. Like, there's a person that's coming in for you. I think maybe the reason why I'm having a hard time saying demonic as well. They're telling me to say dynamic for this person here, this third person here. This I'm getting the chills. I'm looking over my shoulder too. Say, look over your shoulder. And then telling me, look over your shoulder because it's Sagittarius. It's about the Sagittarius here. Look over your shoulder because it's about the Sagittarius. Here we go, doubling. There we go, stuttering. You hear this? Here we go, doubling. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, someone could be doing some mirror magic. This is Scorpio. Let's just say Sagittarius here. Scorpio, maybe that's doing some mirror magic. You're looking in the mirror and they're thinking about you. It's like they're looking in the mirror and they start thinking about you and they start seeing these visions here. And it's like, don't be fucking weird because you're being a fucking weirdo, honey. This person like looks gothic here with purple lipstick and shit like that. And it's like, don't be fucking weird. Speaking of Sagittarius, 14 came out. That's Temperance Angels. So, patience, divide and conquer, right? Hot and cold. So let's see. We can get a card for Pisces person. There are too many cards here, so I'm get an oracle card for you guys here. Let's see what this says. Okay. What's going on with my person? What's going on with my person? You guys, I don't even know what's going on. What's going on with Pisces person? What's going on with Pisces person in the month of November? What's going on with Pisces person in the month of November? Yeah, protection. So you guys are being protected for somebody who was in a navy, who was in an army, somebody named who name is Pretty Ricky, or maybe somebody name is Ricky. Okay, you guys are being protected from this person here. This person who's from the navy, the army, somebody whose name is Pretty Ricky here. Um, this person's actually the one who's in an Aquarius energy. Okay, or that falsified star. Remember, not dynamic, not you know the other word here, dynamic. Say dynamic with this person because you're in the autistic realm. You need to remember that, okay? I don't know why that's important. I've never actually heard of that. Like when you are in certain realms, I mean, it makes sense. Like you don't use certain, like, you know, when you're in certain classes, like you don't curse, like you act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But it's very different. Um, I feel very like into quantum physics and for some reason here. Um, I just can't really put it on my tongue. Like, I don't think it's meant for me to share it to you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't not. Um, Remember I was talking about patterns here. We have a triangle here, and the reason why I said patterns here because the cards came out as a triangle. The only thing is a triangle for me, the cards, it's upside down. That's like a vagina. And now we have a triangle that's upright, and there are things that's falling. There's things that's like holding these things. And then there's like something in the middle coming of this triangle. So this kind of reminds me of that movie where it's like an eye, you know? There's an eye here. And also there's the number 9, Hermit energy, Virgo, and we have Virgo energy at the bottom of the deck as well with strength here. Um, Taurus had this strength energy here, but it came out in Latin. Okay, you guys are not coming out in Latin. Um, you know, it's definitely coming out as like I'm gonna speak English to you here. Protection looks like it has eyeballs on it. Like if you look at protection, and you guys like look at this read, like if you look at the word protection, it looks like eyes. Like there are eyes in the word protection, like the aura, and protection is eyeballs. Um, so yeah, I don't know. It looks like these big huge eyes. Like kind of they're showing me the movie Monster Inc. Okay, so this could have something to do with doors, dimensions. I was also talking about this in the Taurus read about Interstellar. They made the aliens made a dimension for the dad, so the dad could catch onto something. Um, so Interstellar, if you guys haven't watched it, it's a pretty dope movie, and it definitely talks about certain conscious states here. Um, so with protection here, this basically talks about like obvious, like you guys are being protected from this individual here. Yeah, there could be a funnel, or there can actually be a tunnel that you guys are gonna go down, a path that you guys are gonna go down. Um, there was something that maybe somebody was gonna do to you. Maybe this has something to do with a knife, or this has something to do with like people watching you here. But you guys, sorry, you guys are gonna go down a road here, and if it wasn't for this autistic person here, or I want to say autistic person because there's nothing wrong. I feel like this person would be like, yo, like but it'd be like call it what it is though. It's like I don't even think this person's aware. Like I don't even think they're aware. You was unaware, I was unaware, I fighting hard to keep the city. Yeah, we have duality too. Wasn't we just talking about? Oh my god, yeah. So we have an upside down triangle. We have an upright triangle, kind of like up and down, like an elevator here. So I think a door just opened up. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. We also have bananas here. This can also have something to do with a doctor, the medical field. A doctor here. I don't think a doctor is like down for you here. Um, this is a little bit scary here. We have success behind a I was gonna say behind closed doors here, but yeah, I don't think a doctor's down for you here. So just be careful because I really feel like a doctor got access, not even access, but they're gonna do something to you here. Don't know what, but if you guys smell like onions, or if you guys smell like onions, or if you guys like, because I find that when you smell like underarms or stuff like that, people don't really want to mess with you, but it's actually for protection here because you start getting flashes. It's a true story. You start getting flashes of certain things, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh, that makes sense because around this time, this person was wearing that color, or this person was in that mood, and I definitely I got that vibe for that person. You know what I'm saying? So it's a it's a good save. You know what I'm saying? I respect all cultures. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know, honey. You know what I'm saying? All cultures. I love everyone. I ain't racist here on it. So It's no reason for the, it's no reason. Everyone's protecting everyone here. So this is a little dark read, you know what I'm saying? It feels more like for October, you know, but I really feel like you guys you know, you guys need to be careful because with this doctor here, I feel like this doctor is like an evil doctor, like, or a dark doctor. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys have watched LXD, there's like, you know, that dark, those dark ballerine dancers, or those, but the ballerine dancers, they were nurses. That's what I be saying. Like, they gotta stop with the quacking, like, you know, being dark and stuff like that. Cause I'm like, y'all gonna just be right there. Y'all just be left there, right there where it matters. That's where the heart is at. You know, no joke though, for real. Because I be like, yo, you on your own. Can't do that stuff right there, honey. Like, there's a difference between, like, you know, you gotta, it's the difference because, you know, they both may look dark and everything, but you gotta go into that. That's why you got this artistic person, and that's why you got this person, this other person here. They're coming in through light here, but you can't say certain words, you can't say certain things around them. That's the difference. You can't say certain things around them. You gotta, like, I don't even want to test it. It's like, it's artistic realm. You don't do it. It's just, there are things you just don't do. I'm saying this other person, they're not autistic, but you cannot say the D word. You gotta say dynamic. If you see the D word, if you say the D word, you start envisioning certain things. I remember I saw, like, I saw the hand coming from the bed, coming from my bed, trying to grab my foot. It's not for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's for a reason. It's like, hey, I'm trying to protect you from you inviting certain things since you're talking about certain dimensions and realities, right? Because the key is vibration. Remember, I was saying, like, oh, it's like the same thing, dreams. Like, we're all saying hello, but it sounds different, but it makes you feel different, right? It creates worlds. Whatever you just said, hola, hola, ni hao, it created China, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's just the basics. Or it just looked like the basics or something like that. But I don't even know. That's something different. But this kind of reminds me of Doctor Strange as well. But you guys need to they keep telling me to come back to a doctor here. If you guys are going to a doctor here, and this could be a symbol where there's a symbol, because you know the doctor symbol or the hospital symbol with the two snakes and then there's wings, right? So there could be, you could tell the difference between when something doesn't look like something. The symbol is supposed to have like extra, like accessories. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to have accessories. If it don't have accessories, and that's how you know somebody just pretended to like fake, like they set up the shop. You know what I'm saying? Then there's somebody else here where like there is things that's set up here. There are accessories. Now for some of you guys it could be flip, because it could be the trick where like the universe is trying to test you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying the D word, but I am saying dynamic here, and we are tapping into the dynamic, right? So I think the word explains for itself, like dynamic. Like, what does dynamic mean? Go look up the word dynamic here. You know what I'm saying, so that way you can know the difference between who's protection and who's autistic, right? Or who's protection and who's the person that is like you could go into the dark realm with them. You know what I'm saying? So be careful, because I'm getting like there's a doctor that has like things, but they're not like they don't have accessories. Don't take it for face value here. They don't have accessories here. Okay, and this person like has things in a box here, things that people would want. This kind of sounds like a serial killer or something like that. They got things in a box here, and because the box that I have, it has a whole bunch of stars, and we're talking about dynamic, right? It has a whole bunch of stars in here. It's like they keep treasure pieces or something like that, like tooths, things. It's weird, honey. It's not weird, but it's the realm of like autism. You know what I'm saying? This particular person here, because you're attracting somebody who's like very intellectual here, but you're also attracting some like the opposite as well. You're attracting a star. You know what I'm saying? A dynamic star. You get what I'm saying? So what does that tell you about this person when they're high vibrational? They are a star. You know what I'm saying? So something for you guys to think about. I'm going to pull out another oracle card because they're telling me to pull out another oracle card, because as I was like thinking about like Ricky and like all these other things, they pull out the card protection. So they're saying something about this. Okay, so we're going to read that. Onions share ways to take responsibility and empower your own life. They indicate that you are on the right path. This is a confirmation that that is correct. You are protected, and that you are protected, and that you have to keep going and not give up. Believe in yourself and listen to your inner voice. Okay, there's that inner voice I was saying, right? And also, maybe someone's telling you to give up or to leave something alone. Don't listen to that. Okay, keep going. You're on the right path. Remember. Your truth is the most important element right now. Take care that you do not take on things you really do not understand, or that you are not part sorry, or that are not part of your personal journey. So they show me the 6 of Cups here, and they show me that a person's giving you a cup. There's an older guy that's giving a teenager, or not a teenager, an older guy that's giving, I'm going to say a teenager boy, or there's somebody who's in their teenager energy that's giving a little girl a cup of flowers here, or I heard in my head, a cup of roses. You know, roses is not a good sign, at least for me. If you guys have been on my channel, I haven't been repping this since day one, but I've been repping this like in the mid. I also just kept it to myself until I saw a bunch of roses. So I was like, okay, I guess it's time, you know? But, and it could be like activations as well. Also, read this. I'm going to let you guys know the uses of onions, okay? The uses of is endurance, lust, spiritual healing, banishes negativity and healing, right? This is also working with the deity of Osiris, okay? And Annie, Aine, okay? It sounds like little children or little things. They're not little, okay? It's one of them things where like look at a little girl, but they dynamic. They're dynamic. We're gonna use that as an adjective. You know what I'm saying? You know, so they're dynamic here. Okay, I don't feel like a weird vibe in my room too, because if I would have said the other word, I would have felt like, okay, I'm getting kind of nervous to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? So when it's dynamic, it sounds more quiet, and it kind of sounds like a door is closed. Like, you know, when you're underneath water and you hear like woo 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 woo, that's what it sounds like when I'm saying dynamic instead of the other word. You know what I'm saying? So you guys need to be careful, okay? Especially with a doctor, because a doctor, I feel like this person's setting up shop and it doesn't even exist, okay? Their logo doesn't have all these accessories. I'm like, for example, I'm supposed to be seeing a snake head. Why does it look like just a snake with no patterns, no nothing on it? Like, what's up with that? You know what I'm saying? You're not even generic. Like, you're not even a generic. Like, what are you? You're not the generic one. What are you then? That's the thing. You're dynamic. Dynamic. That dynamic sounds like depth. Okay, like what does it sounds like? What does it means? I'm gonna pull out another oracle card here for you and your person here. This can also be somebody who you guys are gonna be meeting people who have really good careers as well. That's what it sounds like too. You guys are gonna be meeting people who have really good careers. You're gonna be meeting doctors, maybe celebrities. They're gonna be asking you out and stuff like that. But be careful. You know, you don't want to be like Cardi B in that church. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Yeah, what you mean? Okay, let's get one more oracle card here for this other person. More oracle card for Pisces other person. Sorry. I see a Sagittarius or somebody who's like creeping up on me behind and like, boo, you know? And I'm like, is this supposed to be scary? Like, nah, I'm just playing with you. But it's like the beginning of a movie, you know? Like the beginning of a movie where, like, you haven't even gotten to the scarier part first. So, but don't say the D word. Say dynamic. It really feels like that door is closed too, though. But you guys are Neptunian energy, so let me get an oracle card for Pisces. Let me get an oracle card for Pisces person. Oracle for Pisces person. Just come out, please. Oracle for Pisces person. Wait, this is the card. I'm hearing this is the card. So you guys' person is probably a Virgo versus an Aries. This person can be an earth sign. This person can be into tarot cards as well. Very interesting. And we have more Virgo at the bottom of the deck here. We have clarity, Virgo. And we have the all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye is about like what things that are not things, a person being able to see things that are not really there. Seeing signs and synchronicities here. Okay. Also, the overall energy is clarity. So this person can see. They also are aware of this other person here. And they're like, yeah, I see. That's why I'm stacking up with my opportunities here. And that's why I'm into, maybe this person's into tarot cards here. Maybe this person's into like the weather. They're into the moon. They're into the sun, most importantly here. Okay. They're like, yeah, I know. That's why I'm stacking my stuff up. Something about this person. If a person was to come up against this person that you're dealing with here, or the person that you're about to, because it seems like it's kind of inevitable, you guys need to stop. Like, I think you guys just need to stop like inviting certain things, because you guys may be giving like invitations and stuff like that, and it's like, stop with the invitations. So yeah, just stop, because something's like, I feel like a Virgo is like hot potato, because the grounding it's about potatoes. So it's like, if you play the game hot potato, stop. And it's like, all right, maybe that's why somebody got into tarot cards. You guys need to be careful here, because I feel like you guys are not, I feel like it's for those of you who are resonating with this, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like you guys don't know that you are, like, like, it's like one of those things where it's like you don't know you could have been shot. You don't know you could have been sex trafficked. You don't know you could have died in like a suitcase bag. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys are walking around with like with like not really, you guys are just walking around like not having any fucking idea. I'm just gonna keep it 100 like that. You know what I'm saying? You just don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So you just need to stop with the invitations and stuff like that. Just stop. But at the same time, it kind of sounds like, there's something in me that's like getting really upset, like something that's dynamic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys heard that, but what I want to say is, with the grounding here, it seems like the universe created a world for you, kind of like Inception. They created a world for you here because you just are not aware. They created something for you here, and this person wasn't supposed to. They only was supposed to get into a certain craft with tarot, or they were only supposed to eat certain things, okay, when you weren't becoming aware of something here. With tarot cards, it requires you to listen. If you're constantly listening to tarot cards, because I don't watch tarot readings anymore, right? I stopped. I don't even know when I stopped. I just stopped. But I stopped listening to tarot readings. Not the point. But if you're like dynamic, remember, or like just think. We have dynamic, then we have grounding. There are two different energies here. One requires actions, which is Aries, and Virgos requires like, okay, I can organize, I relax, I have time. Virgos is time. Aries, they they're not, I'm not gonna say they don't have time, but they move a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's something about like I feel like I'm messing with like chemistry, or like there's something about they're showing me like an equation, like a mathematic equation, like a chemistry equation, like the the square root, not square root. They're showing me like Albert, is that Albert Einstein? I think it's Einstein with the guy with the hair equation or something like that. E-M equals something, but they're not showing me that. It's showing me like the triangle to the second power divided by something here. Okay. You know what's so interesting too? Like, I dead had a moment here, and I'm not gonna say it because I feel like when she hears this, or her friend will like, "Oh, that was you." You know what I'm saying? So there was a moment. You know what I'm saying? I felt like this girl was my daughter. You know, like, but she wasn't. She was very different nationality, but I really loved. I had a really good experience, right? So I don't know if that is like a sign for, at least for me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, but this person wasn't supposed to get into tarot cards, or they wasn't supposed to eat carrots all the time. They wasn't supposed to have a really good third eye here. It's when you don't listen, or when you don't do something, that's when they got into something here. You know what I'm saying? So I feel it's not even feel like here, but I feel like Pisces, there was the universe created, or your subconscious created, like your subconscious was oozing fear, you know, without you even know. You thought everything was okay. Your subconscious was oozing fear. You know what I'm saying? Your conscious either created a child for you, okay, because it kind of feels like I'm talking about a kid, because I see myself. You know what I'm saying? Or they created a man or a woman for you here. They got into certain things. They went for a certain career. You know what I'm saying? And they're coming in for you guys. And it seems like you guys needed an autistic person here. Don't actively and go get an autistic person, because you're not supposed to be with them. It's for protection. Okay? That's why we have protection and grounding. You know what I'm saying? This can also be about a baby. There's an implant that's about to embed in your uterus here. Because I see with grounding, protection, and grounding, they showed me that there's a thing that's implanting. They're showing me a vision of an implantation going in your left side of your uterus wall. Okay? And that they left the sac there. The thing left the sac there because when it implants, it bursts out of this thing, right? A protection ball, right? And it's crazy because we have a whole bunch of balls here, potato ball, and we have an onion. They're all circles, right? I also want to say with this autistic person, this person is your twin flame. They're attracting your twin flame here, okay? So they're showing me like the embryo, it burst and it went inside your left side of your uterus, okay? Some of you guys are going to get pregnant here. There's someone around you that's probably going to get pregnant here, okay? You need to not, you need to, this is something about the 19th century or the 9th century, okay? I'm not saying you're not doing a good job. I'm just saying that, you know, your subconscious created a world for you, okay? You had a choice. I think you didn't go in the direction of that choice, so they created a world for you through this person, and maybe through a person that is around you here, or whatever the situation is, okay? And so this person, now that they're into whatever they're into, they're very far along. They're very far along, okay? And if the average person, if the average person was to come involved, or if to come in this realm, they would see that this third person, or this protection, Aquarius, Ricky, whatever the person is, okay? Something about Ricky, this person doesn't have to be named Ricky, but they're telling me there's something about tantras. Like, there's something about like vibrations, so things that's very similar, similes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that genre this is, but the words I'm using feels all very like, very like they have the same color. You know what I'm saying? Like, same color here. Like, I keep seeing the color blue, 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 blue. It doesn't have to be with a boy, but I'm getting like, you know what I'm saying? The color blue is a thing. Throat chakra, information, communication here. right? And that there's a lot to do with clarity, grounding. You know what I'm saying? So, average person was to come along, they would probably be like, you got to get the fuck out. Like, I'm out, and I think you should save yourself. Because this person is a star. They're dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Who in the world fuck? The heater is heating up. Who in the world fuck would ever put themselves or would ever date this mofo? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? It's kind of like, it's kind of like, you know, if you watch About Time, you know, and his friend, he's like, what the fuck? Because he was like working on the plane and stuff like that. But this person, they're like, no, they're autistic. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna lie. They're autistic. Okay? And this person see with their third eye. The third eye, the way how this is looking is like, yo, are you serious? Like dead ass? I whatever. So this person's just stacking up their opportunities here. There's 4 carats here. Listen, it kind of seems like this person's like, alright, cool. Like they're like lightweight, and it's like average person like lightweight, nigga. Sorry, it's like lightweight. Like, yeah, like I'm out. They're not helping. They out. They out. They out. They're like, I'm going out the door, and if you ain't coming, because in this average person, if they saw that you was sticking like with this person, or you was like you was sticky, because it seems like, because I see when the average person, when the person that's not autistic, when they come in, they could tell like you and this other person energetically or physically, this person next to you, they can tell like you guys are like born, you guys were born at the same time, but like there was a deficiency or something like that. I mean, not a deficiency, there was like a problem with the birthing. Like you guys were supposed to come out as twins, but you guys didn't come out as twins. Like you guys came stuck together like arm to arm. That's that tar, that black tar, Tar. Like Tar spells that, you know, when you have regular eyes here, but with an autistic person, they're like, oh, you guys are separated. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm telling you, man. And then speaking of like, you know, and I think maybe this person's not as scared because I think this Virgo repping with like the number 1 and 5. If you guys know what 1 and 5 is in tarot, it's a major arcana. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. Look it up. You'd be like, oh my God, probably got the chills and shit like that. I'm telling you, man. That's probably why they're not scared. Cause it's like, oh, you a star? You dynamic? Okay, look at my number here. This is a third eye though. Okay? I'm not saying this person, they don't have to be a Virgo here, but I'm just getting like there's these signs. Maybe this person has an all-seeing eye. Tarot cards here. Something about twin flames here. Also with this potato here, there are 4 leaves here. Also, I don't think it's a coinky thing that at the bottom of the deck here. There's carrots and there's 4 carrots here. Something about number 44 could be important here. These are things that are like, you know, or leaves could be important. The color green could be important as well. You know what I'm saying? 44 or more. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Okay, so with the grounding here, I'm reading grounding. This is gonna be the last card here. Number 5 is also Taurus energy as well. Institution. I'm telling you, institution is like church, marriage. You know what I'm saying? 44 or more. We have deeper. Yeah, they show me the word deeper. Go deeper here. And look behind the cards more. We have Aquarius. Look at this. 30 door. 30 door. 30 door. 30 door. Maybe there's a 30th door here. Okay. Maybe you guys are looking at a door here. No, look at the 30th door here. Okay. Because there's 33 more. Something like that. Or 33 more. There's something more. Okay. This could be an attic for some of you guys here. Or if there's not an attic here, like maybe look past like look to the next building or something like that. You guys are going on a dark treasure hunt. You did a treasure hunt. Like I can't talk. Okay. So yeah, we have clarity, duality here, 27, and then we have wholeness. We have black mulberry here. These are also these sticks. It has a star here. Okay, a star here. If you guys watch, if you guys, are like look up dynamic things here, maybe somebody has like something that's built, like, you know, like the D word. You know what I'm saying? Or it don't look like it, but to an autistic person, like, nah, you wildin', you serious? All right, cool. Let me just not there, you know what I'm saying? Telling you, man, average person be like, nah, like this normal, but like it's like so an average person they come up to you and this person and they see how you guys roll, they're like, nah, that's not cool, okay? But they won't be able to see this pattern here. They won't be able to see like this build, right? Because it's like somebody's like they got something in their house or they got something and they're like feeding off of it. But an average person and they'll step right into it. And an Aquarius or this person that actually an Aquarius or a star, somebody named Ricky, whatever, or something similar to Ricky, whatever the situation is, they probably just be like, oh, you're dumb. But and they don't come after this person. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you're dumb. You're stepping right into it. And you know, so interesting that it doesn't feed off of like regular people. It doesn't feed off of maintains. It feeds off of autistic people here. You know what I'm saying? This is a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie here. And they'll show me the word why though, because who has the I? It's like I feed off of like little kids, cause they're youthful. That's why I probably was saying like Monster Inc. Like Monster Inc. I feed off of their cries, or like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm telling you, like true story. I see go, but it's upside down. It sounds very dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like go, but it's like something's like you're not going, or maybe something about like something's not a go, or maybe they're saying go secretly, you're going, but it's like all right, let's just say upside down, because I don't know you guys here. I'm seeing eyeballs here, protection here. You know what I'm saying maybe this is going on a little too long here, but an autistic person they be like, oh, I can see it, like they can see like what this person's feeding off of, like how I be talking about like them long hours reads, and I be talking about like society and everything like that, and I be saying like, oh, people be doing this and that, I'm telling you, bro, the average person that come along, they're like, oh, okay, you love your kids, sure, you don't love her kids, bro, sure, you don't love his kids, like look, you need to see what is this all about here, honey? Because if you did love them, why are they doing this and why are they doing that? Oh, tough love, like, or do you need to see somebody being brought up from a really good household, mommy and daddy's there, everything's provided and everything, and then you see the kid. That's not mommy and daddy's fault. The kid is pretending. Not in all situations, but it's like, come on, like really listen, look, because in statistically and science like when you like I forgot the word, but like when you look up like people who have like a mom and a dad and they both went to college and stuff like that, good income and stuff like that, more than likely the kid will come out that way or have a better life and they go marry. But then you go make a whole 360. What's going on with that? That ain't mommy and daddy, and that ain't your ancestors. So I don't know where you getting that from. So I don't know, honey. You know what's so interesting? Remember I said go deeper? All these other cards now is like 33, 36, 34, and then we go into 22, and then 29, and then 26, and then it goes into 8, and then we go to 30. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm like everywhere. I'm telling you, man, like, I'll be that one, I'll be that one. I'll be like, this, you meeting somebody, you gonna marry this person if that's what you want. If that's what you want, you gonna marry this person. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not sure if you're supposed to take them off the path of, not doing, not looking into like history and occult stuff. I'm not sure. That's between you and the divine. You know what I'm saying? Not too sure. But this is the message I got for you guys here. Explore the deeper innermost. So it says, this is what it says. Okay, potato, grounding, number 5. Explore the deeper innermost areas of yourself and situations. Okay? As potatoes indicates energies that are calling you to look again at what you may once Ooh, I'm getting the chills. I got the chills. Got the chills. I'm telling you, man. As a potato indicates energies that are calling you to look again at what you may have once missed and will help to bring stability. If you are looking for an answer, try pulling back a little to let things settle on their own. Settle on their own first. Challenges at the moment may include ignorance, self-centeredness, and forgetfulness. So make sure you are compassionate and focused. Ooh, that's deep right there. oh, oh my God. Okay, the uses of potatoes is image, image magic, right? Magic, says CK. So image magic. Remember, I was saying like this is Sagittarius that's looking in the mirror, scrying, and they're seeing visions of you. The radiator went off again. Okay. We have healing, health protection. Okay, compassion and stability. The astrological sign for this is Virgo, and the planets that's connected to this is the moon and the sun, twin flame energy, right? The deities that are connected to this is Saint Patrick and Lugh and Tailtiu. Tailtiu. Okay? So, and potatoes could grow underneath the ground. just wanna put that out there. Okay? Potatoes can grow underneath the ground, Pisces. So you guys have you probably was Pisces, what it's looking like is this person that's for you. You probably was like, oh, nah, they not cool, they not a celebrity, they not popping, they got the red ticket, they got this, they got that, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? But little did you know, that dynamic person, they ain't it. They ain't it. That's probably why you seen go in reverse here. They ain't it, honey. I ain't never get a read like this. This is a Halloween read. I ain't never get no read like this. And we go back into 30s here. That's crazy. We had 27, 1. Well, this was on top. So we have 1, Virgo 1. I feel like that's a Virgo 1. Okay, we have 27. Then we go into 33. Then we go into 36. And then 34. Then we go to 22, 29, 26, right? There's those 3s, right? Then we go into 8. It's like these are like, chapters. Then we go into 30, 35, 37, and then 3, right? Span it to 4. Then we have 42, 25, and then 6 and 7, 24. And then it goes random, right? You guys, you gotta get on it. And there's a doctor here, I'm telling you. There's a doctor here. This person, for some of you guys, is doctor. They were messing. They were play. They were they're about to, or they are they first victim or something like that was there's a guy who played basketball. They showed me that he was Spanish. For some of you guys, he's Spanish, and then another of you guys here, he's he's African American. Well, his next victim is about to be an African American. Plays basketball. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna put something in the box here. Okay? Like tooths and stuff like that. Tooths and like chains and and stuff like that. It's weird. I don't know what's going on with this doctor here. But the person that you guys are coming with or being with here, it's like, oh, that's lightweight here. But honestly, with this person, why'd you skip over this person, Pisces? Like, what was going on with this person here? And I want you feeling bad after you find that this person's more of a millionaire than them, but that's okay. It's okay. Everybody, but I mean, the grounding here is like the universe is like giving you a second chance here. I just also want to go back to this passage here because they're showing me they're showing me in my head a lot of emphasis on As potatoes indicates energies that are calling you to look again at what you may have once missed and will help to bring more stability. They're showing me the word, and also they're showing me like, when somebody's like, "Are you serious?" and their eyes get lower. They're showing me the phrase, "You to look again, you to look again, look again," you know. And now they're showing me like this triangle, something that's hanging in this triangle here, the center of something here. What's the center of something here? The center, they're telling me like it's a pupil. Look at the pupil and the veins, the pupil of something here. Maybe somebody's eyes. Maybe you guys fell in love with somebody because of somebody's eyes, the pupil, the color of their eyes. I don't know. But your eyes. I'm gonna look at my eyes real quick. My eyes. In my eyes, I just see these the two lights, but the reflection of something. So, that is all that I have for you guys here. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, to share. Look in the description box below and follow my Instagram. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, you guys. Best of luck, you guys.